Hi coaches! Thanks for joining us. When we talk about coaching sport, we can tend to think about sports skills, techniques and tactics. But coaching in sport is a people business, and when people, like athletes and coaches, work together, there's a relationship. Think of great sporting performances. They seem to be associated with great coach-athlete relationships. For example, Jessica Ennis-Hill and her coach Tony Minicello. Think of coach-athlete relationships as a vehicle. It enables you to get from A to B. It's a journey from one place to a better place. Why don't you come on the journey with us? Hey Johnny.
Hey coach.
Now for the relationship science. Effective coach-athlete relationships need 4 things. First, you need closeness. Closeness is the emotional connection or bond you develop with your athletes and your athletes with you. It contains properties such as trust, respect, appreciation and care. Second, you need commitment. Commitment defines the intention of you and your athletes to maintain a close relationship over time. It includes things like loyalty through good and bad times, from season to season, as well as reliance on each other for future improvement and success. Then you need what we call complementarity. Complementarity refers to how responsive and adaptable both you and your athletes are to each other's needs. Finally, you need co-orientation. Co-orientation is the perceived level of similarity and understanding between you and your athlete. It connects and holds the other 3 essential parts of an effective relationship together. It stops things falling off as you journey together. In other words, are you and your athlete on the same wavelength? Together, these are called the 4 C's of coach-athlete relationships. Naturally, as your relationship grows, founded on the 4 C's, the quicker, more effective, and more enjoyable the experience will be. The stronger your relationship, you can not only go faster, but also on more challenging terrain. Now listen carefully, because here is the inside scoop. Communication is the fuel of relationships. Regularly talking, acting together, disclosing, making joint decisions, and constructive arguing are all active and essential ingredients for meaningful and effective relationships. However, in sport, as in life, obstacles are inevitable. The expected and the unexpected will occur, and they'll test and strain your relationship. There's always a risk of coach-athlete fallout, fatigue, or even burnout. There will be steep and challenging climbs, and you may get lost. You'll probably need to round a few times before you get to where you need to go. One useful tool to navigate the relationship and the journey is your compass. Your compass allows you to choose the right strategy for the situation you're in. As we stand at a crossroad, have you thought about how open you are to your athletes' points of views? Or how you support them and their concerns, worries and anxieties? Are you motivational? Do you assure your athlete about the way you see things? Have you established shared ground rules? And how do you deal with misunderstandings? Do you discuss them? Or explain why you think going one way rather than the other is better? Finally, have you thought about the way you promote team building between not only athletes, but the other important members of the team? Parents. When navigating your relationship, your compass is a key element for both you and your athletes, and a key contributor to the communication that fuels your coach-athlete relationships. Interpersonal conflict is therefore inevitable, but with strong communication, and if we use our compass, it's unlikely to escalate. You'll overcome difficulties and challenges, and you'll eventually succeed. Over time, the balance of power in the relationship can and may shift. But no relationship is an island. Athletes will come, they may add value to and strengthen the relationships, and they'll go as a relationship runs its course. Strong coach-athlete relationships will energize, motivate, and encourage both you and your athletes, and are the building blocks for success. They'll be fulfilling and rewarding and a rich source of creativity and innovation. The quality of your relationships with your athletes is reflected in your attention to the 4 C's: closeness, commitment, complementarity, and co-orientation. And this is fueled by communication and navigated by using your compass. As I said, think of a coach-athlete relationship as a vehicle. It enables you to get from A to B. It's a journey from one place to a better place. As Jessica Ennis-Hill says, in a successful coach-athlete relationship, there will be laughter and tears. But it's the relationship that gets us going, helps us back en route, and keeps us moving on our journey towards being better. So, what are your coach-athlete relationships like?